What is up, everyone? It's Daniel back here from another video, and in today's video I want to discuss Allbirds, a shoe company that basically pivoted into being an AI company. Now, what is Allbirds? Well, Allbirds, now known as NewBird AI, used to be a eco-friendly shoe company that IPO'd back in 2021, where at one point they had a $4 billion valuation, and just recently they sold off their remaining shoe stock and branding to another company for $39 million. So this company had a pretty big falling off. And recently, about 3 or 4 days ago, they announced that even though they don't have any experience in AI and they sold off the rest of their inventory, so you have this company with nothing really left, they decided that they're going to be pivoting into AI, more specifically GPU as a service. So basically they're just going to buy out a bunch of GPUs and rent out that compute power to AI labs to train their models. Or basically they're just going to rent out GPUs to other companies. And this is a pretty crazy thing, because this just goes to show how much investment is going into AI right now. And it's to a point where investors are betting on companies and on people who have no experience and no background within this technology. And it's pretty scary, because I remember back in the day, back when crypto was booming, you would have a lot of companies, regular companies, pivot to being a crypto company or a blockchain-based company and basically be outed as a fraud company who tried to just do some sort of pump and dump scheme to make a quick bag. Now, am I accusing Allbirds of this? Am I accusing them of being a pump and dump? No, I am not. I am no financial advisor, and at the end of the day, I don't know much about the company in of itself. This is just something I want to talk about because I realize so many people are pumping all this money into AI. And while AI is most definitely the future and is going to have great impacts on our lives as it currently did, when it comes to investing and when it comes to putting your money into areas where you think it might grow, I feel like it becomes a little crazy to invest into companies that have no business being in AI, never have had, and it just goes to show how much hungry and how desperate a lot of investors are nowadays to get into the AI craze to a point where they would invest in a company that has no background in it. Now, will Allbirds succeed within their AI transition? Honestly, I don't know. Maybe they will, maybe they won't. From what I've heard, they have secured or are in currently trying to secure, correct me if I'm wrong, a deal worth $50 million with an unnamed company to provide this GPU as a service. So if that's true, well, I mean, great for them, because that's $50 million right there. But at the same time, it was a little suspicious on how this shoe company, who was known to be quote-unquote eco-friendly, pivot into probably one of the least eco-friendly business models there is. Now, I don't know. Will they succeed? I'm always thinking, will they succeed or will they fail? Honestly, I think time will tell. If I were to bet on it, I don't know. I don't think they would probably succeed, just because they don't have that kind of expertise and technical knowledge. But at the same time, this Allbirds company, they couldn't even scale a shoe brand company. How would they be able to scale an AI GPU as a service company, It's all kind of weird in my mind. But these are just my quick thoughts on it, and let me know in the comments below if you agree or if you think differently, or what are your thoughts on it. I'll see you guys in the next one. Cheers.